and welcome to your December 2019. This is going to be the What Aren't They Telling You for the beautiful sign of Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Hi, Cancerians. How are you? Marve is here to deliver the word for you. This is going to carry you from the 15th through the end of the month. Keep in mind that these videos do not have expiration dates. So when you watch the video, if it resonates at that time, then it is your message. Let's go ahead and get started. I just wanted to go ahead and wish you guys a happy full moon in Gemini that just recently passed. I hope that you were able to harness that energy and go ahead and release what no longer serves you. You have to start trimming the fat, as I call it, as we get out of this decade and all of the things that no longer was serving to you, people, places, and things, unfortunately. You know, sometimes people come into your life and they are there to trigger things within you, Cancerians. And when that happens, you're supposed to be paying attention because what is meant for you will stay, right? So you have to look at it like that, because if you do not, then you're going to be overspending and overstaying your welcome, and that is no good. So I hope that you guys were able to harness in that good energy and cut and do whatever it is that you needed to do. And it's interesting too, because your partner is actually going through something similar. Now, I invite you to go and watch your general love energy read for you, Cancerian, yourself, that has nothing to do with your partner, to kind of get your mind right. If you are new here with me, hello. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to my family. If you are returning, welcome back. And if you're subscribed to the tribe and you are marvelous affiliated, I can't talk today. So I did pull a card for the collective before I started minding your partner's business, just like I did for the 1st through the 15th. This is a card that I pulled for all of you guys. And in this energy, I am seeing that some things are about to turn. Now, guys, you know I am Cancer sun here. I have no other Cancer in my chart. No other Cancer. My water is in the 2nd house, doesn't necessarily have anything to do with love. So shout out to all of my Cancers out there, wherever you have this placement. I have pulled this collective and its birth. I'm going to show you the card. But the card that I pulled for you guys for the first half of the month was divine guidance. So that smoke wafting toward me is my frankincense and myrrh. So I think that it is something that's going to help you guys, you know, get out of that stagnant energy. You have to start looking at things from where you stand in your life, Cancerians, and what you're attracting. Don't get me started on that. Check me on channel 2. I can't spend too much time on that, but it's about your value. I mean, Jupiter is in Capricorn, which is our opposite sign. So wherever you have that Capricorn placement, if you have them together, or wherever you have those placements, if you have them, check your houses. Unfortunately, if you have Cap in your chart, it hits you right smack dab in the middle of your relationships and it doesn't matter whether they are personal friendships, or whether they are intimate relationships, or whether they're relationships that you have with your family members. Relationships, it hits you in that sector, and you have to do what's best for you. You know what I'm saying? So to all of my Cancer clients that have recently booked me, go ahead and cut those cords and do what you have to do for you. This is the card for the collective, which is birth. Look at that finger. My other one is hidden away. Down below is the sentence for the collective that I've chosen, the one that I thought would resonate, that would get you guys out of this energy. Well, not necessarily out of the energy, but if you're stuck in a rut, out of some stagnant energy, and kind of help you understand that divine guidance and birth is what you have to do. You have to birth something new. So you go down there and you see if it resonates, even though we're looking at this from your partner's perspective. That is for everybody. All right, so enough of my rant. The gateway, is what your partner is going through right now. Let's go ahead and see what Spirit has in store for them, because I have a lot to get through. Gateway, Cancer. A chapter in your life is coming to a close and a new chapter is about to begin. Surrender the past graciously and lovingly. Okay? Trust in the natural cycles of life, for all is held eternally within the arms of great. Wait a minute. For all is held within the arms of this great love we call life. Remember, winter is followed by the rebirth every spring. Every moment in time is an eternal gateway of endless possibility. Journey through this gateway initiated into new adventure. Take up the challenge and answer to the call to live, love, and laugh. Feel the sacred, precious beauty that fills your heart. Okay. Even in sadness, a great light shines within you. Be grateful for all that has been and all that still has to be. So your partner is being guided through this gateway. And if I have read that correctly, there is definitely a separation, and I don't even have to waste any more time. Smack dab in the heart, in the crown in this energy. I was going to say in the heart. The heart is something else. Is the Three of Swords energy. This is a painful separation. But again, your partner is looking at it from a standpoint where there is a gateway now. I don't know whether they're looking at it like this right now, but whatever their nature is, they're being guided. If they are trusting their divine guidance, they're not letting this go. I'm going to give you plenty of more confirmation as to how I know that, but they're not letting this go. Right now, they're in this Three of Swords. And if you see this young lady, this is like dropping down to her knees and asking why. This person is definitely trying to understand why it had to end in their own way. Just because it may not be depicted in this card doesn't mean that they're not feeling the separation. Okay. Air energy here. Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius with the sword. So it may not represent obviously they haven't been stabbed in the heart or stabbed in the back, but they are definitely feeling like it, okay? And then we have the Ten of Swords. So this is at the end. Cycles. This is definitely an end of a cycle. Again, painful endings. It hurts. This person, they look at losing you, Cancer, as touching their arm and they are physically in pain. Somebody is sick here. I'm talking about sick. Okay? Okay. The great thing about the Ten of Swords, Cancerians, is that with, of course, endings come beginnings. That particular gateway is definitely a perfect segue into their energy. So they're being guided to kind of just stay still, to go ahead and try to press forward, that, endings leads to beginnings, so forth and so on. So once you get here, that's it. They have reached the pinnacle of their heartbreak and they can't go anywhere else but to the Ace of Swords, okay? I also want to note that for the first half of the videos, the 1st through the 15th, Taurus got Golden Path, which is what you guys got. Now, I explained it in the Taurian video that if you guys are connecting with water, then, that would explain this, because there is strong Cancerian. You show up in your own reading, which leads me to believe that somebody has Cancer that you're connecting with, Cancer. I guess that's true. All right. So in the heart of the matter is our first confirmation that this person is not letting go. With the Eight of Pentacles, so this is mastery. We already know. Focused. I'm focused, man. And yes, by nature, this is a pentacle card, but this is in a love reading and it is in their heart. There is certain parts about you that they just don't understand. And I know you may not get it, Cancer, because let's face it, when we don't get an emotional connection, then we break out, right? We're like deuces, right? But I feel like this particular person doesn't quite get that. And so they're determined to kind of figure out What makes Cancer tick? Now, I know that I have made enough mistakes. That's clear. However, I'm not going to move. I think a part of it, obviously, is 50-50. So if some of you get angry about this, then that's fine. And I feel that if you don't have any mutable energy, it'll probably piss you off. But 50% of the person in the respect of this Eight of Pentacles, they're intrigued by how you can move. I have been honing in on this energy of your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. You've attracted a person who does not let go easily, and you have. And or second scenario, you've always overstayed your welcome in this connection, and this time you have taken some of your power back. Whether it's A or B, this person is watching you in amazement, like, oh. And if it is Earth, they're intrigued because what they want to see what you're going to do. Okay, show me something then. And that's what this is. So 50% of that is they're intrigued. The other, obviously, 50% is that they feel something for you. They are stuck. You can hoop, holler, and scream all you want, Cancer. This person is not going anywhere. So boo-hoo for you. You know what you got to do if you really want to let that person go. Just reading the energy. Don't shoot the messenger. And I'm tired of this nail. I promise. I injured myself. I have to let it heal. Shut up, Cancers. I will go and get it together. Let's keep it moving. We have the Four of Swords, lovelies. So, deep rest. They are quietly preparing their next move. Let's note this person is asleep. Oh my God, that's so funny. This person is asleep, taking naps, doing all types of dreaming. Where is my wand, Vanna White? Check out that heart. The last time someone had this Four of Swords and the Three of Hearts in the exact same reading, which I think only happened one other time, I made this same reference. Check it out. Now, let's go in order. They started out with a ripped heart. But if you see, guys, really pay attention. That's a string. That is a string. So in essence, they've used those are swords, almost as needles metaphorically. Here they're broken down, and there we go. But if it started out really, really big, oh my God, why did you do this to me, blah, blah, blah. And then it started to calm. And as it started to calm down, the person went into the Four of Swords, which is the next logical step. They took that heart and they start to stitch it back up and quietly prepare what they're going to do. Beautiful, beautiful energy. It sounds like it, but the dramatics is over. Now they're doing something about it. And what are they going to do about it? They are determined. Look at them showing up in your energy as you, Cancer. You better go on with your bad self. This is the Chariot, honey. Victory, speed, determination. Now, usually in the love enemy. Don't start saying it. The last time I started messing up and I kept trying to say, did you guys watch that video? I kept trying to say meditation and I was saying medication. You guys cracked me up in the comments. Marv, he do need medication. This time I'm not trying to say enemy or whatever. Energy, okay? Not the same enemy. What this means normally is time out is on the horizon. Well, you guys are in some type of separation mode right now. As evidenced in this Four of Swords, they're not speaking. They're healing, trying to figure out what they're going to do. However, if I put these two together, there's one key word that comes up in this Chariot and this Eight of Pentacles, and it is determination. They're not letting this go. Okay? Hoop, holler, and scream. They're not letting it go. Okay? And they have that focus man energy in the bottom, in the heart. So, what colors do I see? Well, I see, told you guys I was going to give you colors. Solar plexus, Heart of the matter, maybe some root chakra or chakra. That's about it. I don't really feel like, I mean, the person could stand to get a clearing, but I don't feel like this is the main thing that this person is struggling with the most. In the past, they got a confirmation that you were the soulmate and it was safe to love you, Cancer. Um, they know this. The majority of the separation, and it's going to come out in the blockage cards. The island time wellness is like action, what action they will take, what they're actively doing. Romance angel oracle cards are romance angel oracle cards, kind of how they're feeling right now, peek at the past and things of that nature. Then my blockage cards is kind of telling me why, and they kind of confirm what's going on if you're new here with me. So the peak of the past in the past 12 months, especially if you've been with this person longer than 12 months, your relationship shifted. Everybody went through hell and high water in 2018. If you met this person then, or were with this person then, or connected to this person, regardless of whether it was committed or not, or going through your thing with the person, whatever, they still knew or was coming into their realization with it being safe to love you, and that you are their soulmate. I give you one more confirmation to do this now, so I don't have to go back to the bottom of the deck and get it. Top of the deck energy is evidenced by the Six of Cups. This is also a strong soulmate card, so they know. Trust me. And it's interesting because if you just scroll through a lot of a lot of the videos, they know Cancer. They know this is a time of knowing, of deep transformative energy anyway. So across the board, you're gonna start to see a lot of videos that are focusing on what they know, what they've come to the conclusion of, what they've been going through, if that's what the reader is trying to channel. So, oh yeah. Not only did they realize that it was safe for them to love you and that you were the soulmate. It was funny because I just went through a video. I was going through my feed, and then one of them was, they know you're their soulmate, Cancer. I can't even make this up. So, top of the deck energy tells a different story. I think they got scared. So in the past 6 months, as they were coming into the realization that you were the soulmate and that, it was safe to love you, they start to get scared. And when they start to get scared, they start to do some self-sabotaging, which brought about the unrequited love. They knew that you were the one. I feel like this person in a way kind of tested your resolve to see what you would do. I hate to say this, but this sabotaging energy, and yes, I do have another confirmation that shows that they sabotaged this. That's why I'm using that word. Depending on what brought you here today, and I don't mean like you watching the video. I mean this person. I'm talking, kind of referring to them in third person. This person that we're talking about here, that you're connected with. They make trauma bonds. They go around and they do things to fulfill a desire and not really give it the thought that it needs. And as a result of that, again, I told you I felt like this person was intrigued. This person is like kind of test you and test themselves too. That unrequited love, it was enough chemistry. Oh, absolutely. But it was them deciding not to do it because of their own fear and emotional immaturity, Cancer. That's the reason why they didn't truly act on this could be the one the way that they should have. But they're realizing that they made a mistake. Okay? So that's peak of the past. I showed you the bottom. Now let's show you the top. Now, they screwed up because they realized that you were the soulmate, Six of Cups. Now, again, this could mean somebody coming back to the past and blah, blah, blah. And also in my meditation, I wanted to say this was self-sabotage or this, and I don't see that evidenced as much other than this Three of Swords. If I had saw another three, like the Three of Cups or the Three of Pentacles, maybe. Not necessarily third party energy, but they were allowing another energy to keep them off of the focus on this particular relationship. Making the choice to allow another energy, which would present itself as what? Third party energy to come in and take their focus off of what the hell they were supposed to do with you. Not necessarily a woman or a man, but some of them, you know, their third party energy was work. Their third party energy was other, it just was other things for some of you. I don't see that. I see the heartbreak. And this person just sabotaging it because of their own fear. Okay, let's keep it moving. That's that Six of Cups. Okay, so for some of you, if you resonate with the third party and you want to say that maybe they were connecting with somebody from the past and they were not focusing their energy on this connection the way that they should have been, which when they should have been investing that third pentacle or that third whatever as it relates to you, they took it and invested it elsewhere, which causes the problem. Very, very, very much so could be true. Then we have the Sun. Stop playing, okay? So absolutely, this is joy and success. This is the yes card. Things will unfold beautifully if they just continue to do what they're supposed to do. And they are actively in this card. And that energy trying to heal family issues. I knew that it went deeper than that. I told you. Keeping an open mind about things, which I told you that they're not going anywhere because they're focused, although they're not really saying too much right now because that's my Eight of Pentacles in the Heart of the Matter placement. And then finally we have, ta-da, true love. Okay. So they monked this up. They monked it up. And they know it. They know it. What do we have? The action. What's going on right now? Well, first of all, the hammer came down. Sabotage, rebuilding, interrogation, repetitive, persistent, and working on it. So they're quietly preparing their comeback, as I stated. And this is what they realize that they've done. And they're going to come back to you. But don't think it is too sweet, Cancerian, because they are actively watching you, baby. Watching, looking, stalking, gaslighting for some of you guys, perception, focusing out. You choose the adjective. I don't necessarily see gaslighting as much, but I would say looking, watching, just making sure that you're behaving while they decide to do what they need to do before they come back. And they are. They haven't went anywhere. They're just not saying anything, okay? And then finally, paradise. So eventually the action that they're going to take is happiness, joy, expansion, and going to come back for oneness. So, you know, they're going to take this action. All right. So don't be surprised because they like, I'm just kidding because I was told, watch yourself. I'm like, ooh. I don't even know what that meant, Cancer. Watch yourself. Ooh, that sounded. I mean, I got that strong earth in me. I was almost a little, you know, like, ooh. Okay, maybe I will. All right, show me, Spirit. Oh, challenges, discipline. Yep, I knew it. This person is just lazy. They are just a mess. Thank you, Spirit. Why do I say I knew it? Well, two cards came out at the same time. And first and foremost, adversity. This person has the ability or the inability not to handle their situations correctly, running. Okay, so they have to accept this. They're being guided to accept it. Accept that challenges are the best way to learn. They have a false sense of reality about things that, oh, if it's not going to work, then no. You know, they had to mature a little emotionally. And I think this situation hopefully would do it for some of you if you definitely resonate with this. And then discipline. This person really has a problem with discipline. I would be, I bet they probably have maybe an air sign. I do know a few that when it comes down to discipline, oh my God, they kind of fall off into self-sabotage in ways. Again, this is that hammer. So That's kind of what did it. If you don't stay on their ASS, then they'll kind of lax up, and you're thinking you're trying to give them their space because you're not anyone's mom or dad, and then they get lazy and set in their ways. Discipline. I can accomplish whatever I set my mind to. And finally, acceptance. I am learning that to accept things that I cannot change. And this is exactly what they need to do. So this is all some things that are going on right now. If you resonate with this, I am going to give and leave you, OMG, the Chariot and True Love. Actually, I should have actually gave you the Chariot and the Eight of Pentacles, because that's kind of where they are. So, they're quietly preparing their comeback, period. So you can decide what you want to do while they're preparing. I suggest you prepare too, Cancerians, if you don't want this, because, So like, share, subscribe to the Marvelous Tribe. I will see you guys here next year. This is your last. What aren't they telling you? Okay, for the year. All right. I will still be around. I will be wrapping up Channel 2 videos, bringing you your year-end things. Thank you very much for your patience. I have a lot to do on the other channel, okay? Just bringing you your year-end messages over there. I want you guys to go ahead. If you need to get in contact with me, everything is below in the description box. Book now or forever hold your peace, because you will not be able to get me after the 22nd until the top of the year. If you would like a reading with me and you don't have time to sit on the phone, you can always go on Book the Slot, okay? And when you book the slot, click the box to video convert it. I will take that time and deliver you a video reading for you, okay? I'm going to leave you with this. I wish you guys a beautiful Christmas, a very abundant new decade. I will see you then with probably new hair color. Hello. Ow, Cancerians. I wish you the best, lovelies. Bye.